Welcome back to another episode of Whatcha Packin. Joining me today is the wonderful Miss Shea Couleé.
Hey,
Hi.
How's it going, Michelle?
Wonderful to see you again.
So good to see you too.
So you get the call for All Stars 5 and you say what?
I say, let's do it.
Were you nervous?
Yes, I was nervous. I mean, it took me a couple times. You know, they called right after season 9 and I was just all like, well, I don't have any more clothes left. Really, I didn't. I used my whole drag wardrobe.
For All Stars 4, you mean?
No, that was for All Stars 3.
3, okay,
Yes.
because you had just finished.
Yeah, just finished.
So then why no to All Stars 4 and why yes to 5?
I knew who was like, you know, wanting to go on, and a lot of them, you know, a lot of those girls are my friends. And I had this feeling like it's really hard in All Stars because you do hold everyone's, you know, fate in your hands,
yeah.
and that's a really hard decision. And I had already had a situation where me and a friend had to go head to head in this competition,
right.
and it didn't end up well for me. So I was just all like, I'd rather not go up against Farrah and Naomi and Trinity and Latrice, these girls that I really, really love. And I was just like, wait for some girls that
So you don't
know that
love?
well. Yeah. So it won't feel so bad.
How tough is it for you to pick a lipstick?
Hard. Because I'm an empath. Like, you know, I think about how it's going to make the other person feel. And I realize that, you know, we all have a job to do. So I always try to make my decisions knowing that I was doing what I felt in my heart was right. Because
I think you have to.
Yeah.
And we are making a TV show.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, somebody has to go home.
Yep.
And you just have to win.
Yep.
So when you win, that's your thing.
Uh-huh. It is like a spiral. You are, because you're like, you're hitting this high because you're like, yes, I just like won this cash.
And then you're like,
and then you're like, ooh. And you're like, and somebody might be mad at me in a couple hours.
Yes. It's real.
Yeah.
But you
it's
did
crazy.
really, really well.
Thank you.
Are you proud of the work that you did?
I am so proud of the work that I did, and I feel like more so than just in the competition, I think like on myself, because I came into it feeling that I had something to prove to everybody else. And then like halfway through it, it was just like I realized that the only person that I really needed to prove anything to was myself.
I know you from way back when you were just a little girl in Chicago.
Yes.
And you've come a long way since then.
Yeah.
Even to your season, you went all the way to the final, and we know
Yeah.
what happened, and here you are again.
It's so full circle because RuPaul's Drag Race was what made me fall in love with drag. It's what made it accessible for me. And I immediately had this dream of being a part of all of this. And to come through and, you know, to have this level of success and to be able to meet these little black and brown boys and girls that are just all like, you inspire me, it's a dream come true. You know, it's nice to say that I'm living my dreams.
You are living your dreams. You chose a very brave character for Snatch Game
Yeah.
because that could have gone either way. That was not your
Yeah.
original choice.
Oh, he actually was my original choice.
He was, and then you were going
Yeah.
to go with somebody else, and you ended up back.
Yeah, because
You did
know,
Flavor Flav.
Yes, Flavor Flav, because like, you know, it can be tricky doing male characters on the show.
You know
Yes,
how I feel about
it. And I was just all like, but Flav is drag.
Have you done Flavor before?
No, like not like in any like real capacity. Like when I was in middle school and like the show was airing, I would be like in homeroom doing my Flavor Flav impression for my classmates, but that was really it.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you know, just like, because I'm one of those people when I talk about the TV shows that I watch, I always like reenact everything.
Yes.
You know, and I watched every single episode. Every single one, religiously.
We had Little Richard won. We had you win.
Yeah.
And listen, if you're gonna do it, you just gotta do it well.
When it started, like I just dove so deep into it. I felt like I just like fully blacked out. And then like when I came back, I was just all like, did Flav just come take it? Did the spirit of Flav just come take over?
Yeah.
I remember just having so much fun.
Oh yeah.
And like, I know that that's like what makes a good Snatch Game. When
Yeah.
when everyone's just up there having a
And
good
just
time.
let go.
Yeah.
But I want to know your thought, because you are a lip syncer, you are a performer. When you found out about the twist, the lip sync assassin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just was like, I felt like I was swallowing a hockey puck. I was just all like, so we're gonna have to go against some like real fierce girls, you know? And
Didn't
I'm
stop
like,
you, Shea Couleé.
Hey, The drag gods were looking out for me.
Yeah.
Having to go up against Alyssa Edwards, first time out, like up on the chopping block to have to do this, I was so scared.
You know, those girls got nothing to lose, though.
Yeah, right?
Y'all got $10,000 to lose.
Exactly, yeah.
So you are gonna fight, and they're just like, I'm here to show you what I got.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no. And I was, it was the second week, so that's when it was the 20 G's. And so I was like, I want this $20,000 so bad. I was willing to do anything.
Now what are you gonna do with that 20 grand?
I'm gonna put in savings so I can put a down payment on a house.
That's what I want to hear.
Yes,
Shay.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Buy more of those cute little Mary Jane Gucci shoes.
Maybe like 1 or 2 pair.
Let's talk about your gorgeous fashions.
Yes.
You didn't wear any of these.
Yeah, these were all backups. But you know, sometimes things don't work, or maybe something like moiré, so you always want to have some like really like strong pieces in there.
So
for the
moiré
runway.
means it moves on camera. So if Shea were to wear something that was like striped and it looks almost cosmic.
Yeah, it's like floating like woo.
Yeah, she can't wear it.
Yeah, so you know, and that happens sometimes. So you always have a couple extra pieces in your back pocket.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
pull
this
out.
beautiful, is it flowers?
Yes, it's floral. This
on your skin, that must be heavenly.
Yes, this one is by my friend. Her name is Sarah Albrecht. She's in Chicago. The inspiration for this one was Alexander McQueen. I believe this is the first collection Sarah Burton did after he passed away. So it was just this really like light, airy, like beautiful.
Opposite of McQueen.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. This white one is, see, that's very Shea Couleé. That one right
See,
there.
this is very her, and I had this as a backup for like the finale runway, but I also wore like a stoned Catsuit season 9, and I was just all like, this is not the time to kind of like do repeats. I wanted to be like, she could.
Not to mention, you know, the whole bodysuit thing with me. It's like, because I grew up around drag, it's the go-to
It
thing.
is.
Now that's amazing, and I think for me, the only way to make that what it should be would be a boot up to here with the matching paillettes all the way down.
Yes, you definitely gotta amp it up. Throw a leg of mutton sleeve on it.
Yes, like a mutton.
You know, that is like a turkey.
That's the whole
drumstick.
mutton.
Yeah, that is the whole mutton.
That is the hind leg and the booty.
Right.
This one is beautiful behind you.
Yes.
And what was that?
This one is
inspiration?
by Mondo Guerrera, and
Yes.
it started with that patch in the center. And it's
Well, it's
funny.
all about that patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I got that patch, felt real cute about it. And then the first episode of All Stars for both Gia Gunn and Monique had this like, you know, kind of like Catholic, like Sacred Heart patch. And I was like, well, I guess it's a trend.
Mondo be dressing all the queens now.
Yeah. Honestly, project runway designers are great.
They are great.
Because they know how to work fast. Because they know how reality television works.
They do.
They know like this process, and sometimes they know how we have like crazy deadlines,
Yep.
and they like always pull through.
Yeah. In this season of All Stars, because you are so strong and you did go to the final, did you feel in any way that some queens might have tried to get rid of you or wanted to?
I mean, I definitely feel like it would be smart for anybody to want to get rid of their competition. But I'm one of those people that I always want to go up against the best and the baddest. And hey, it's just like you never know what's going to go down in All Stars. So if you want to get rid of me, I don't blame anybody for doing that, but they should have tried harder.
Oh.
I'm glad that it didn't work. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Because I would have been so salty.
Yeah. So
Hey.
she's still standing.
Yeah, she's still standing, you know, by her Mary Jane straps.
Yeah. Well, I love you, Shea Couleé.
Oh, I love you too.
And I'm so
Michelle.
proud of you, honestly. I'm so proud of how much you've grown since I first saw you, but
Thank you.
since you've been on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I feel like the world is your oyster. You can go out and do your thing. You're still traveling the world.
Yes.
Good luck to you
Thank you.
with this and everything that you do, sweetheart.
Yes, thank you so much.
See more of you around. And thank you guys for joining me for another Whatcha Packin. I will see you next time. Do you want everything RuPaul's Drag Race at your fingertips? Then head over to YouTube now and subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race channel, and you will get all the episodes of everything you ever want, including brand new episodes of Whatcha Packin. Hi.